In this video, I'm going to describe the setup of a Q-Box AQUA Aquatic Respirometry Package. This package is designed for measuring resting metabolic rates of aquatic organisms such as small fish or small invertebrates. The package measures dissolved oxygen in the water where the animal is housed, and changes in dissolved oxygen in the DO are used by software to calculate the metabolic rate or the rate of respiration of the animal. The system comes with a liquid pump, peristaltic liquid pump, which is connected to a three-way valve. This three-way valve redirects the way that the water flows in this package through this pump, and it either brings the water to the chamber with the animal and then the DO probe, and from the DO probe it carries back to the three-way valve, and it goes in a circular way back to the chamber. So during that time the system is closed and the water circulates through. That's the measuring phase, and then the valve can redirect the flow of water where the fresh water is being taken from the bath, carried through the pump and into the animal chamber DO probe, and then flushes back out into the bath. So that's the flush phase of the system. And during flush, the water inside this chamber is being basically replaced with oxygenated water. So therefore this system is an intermittent respirometry system. Respiration or metabolic rate is being measured during the circulation phase, which is the closed phase, and then it stops being measured during the flush phase when the chamber is being flushed out. The other things that are being measured here, besides dissolved oxygen, which is housed in this flow-through probe, we have salinity probe and a temperature probe. These are both sitting in the bath with the animal chamber. It's important that the water level is slightly below here, these thicker parts of the probes. It's important the water does cover this DO probe completely, that it's at least at this level, so completely covers this chamber and the probe. I don't have water here for demonstration purposes, but the water level and the size of the bath are important, because the larger the bath, the easier it is to control the temperature and maintain constant temperature. That's very important, because the temperature will affect dissolved oxygen. You may see drift in your data if you have temperature of the bath changing. In addition to DO, salinity, and temperature, the system also has an absolute pressure sensor, which is important because you need the measure of atmospheric pressure during calibration of the DO probe. The values that are used in this package are in milligrams per liter, and they change with atmospheric pressure and temperature. So during calibration, you need to know what that temperature and pressure are, and you can obtain the values of DO in those conditions directly from a table that we provide in the manual. Then we have also two LabQuest minis. That's our data interfaces, which bring all of the signals from our sensors to the software. In the Mini 1, we have our DO probe is 122 on channel 1, salinity probe is 130 on channel 2, and temperature is 132 on channel 3. On the digital channel 1, that's where the DCU is plugged in, because the control of the DCU is from the software. And then on the second Mini, we've got the pressure sensor on channel 1, the S181, and we have the analog output of the pump on channel 2. This is useful because the flow of the water is set up through changes in the speed of this pump here, and the flow rate is directly proportional to the analog output from the pump, and the user can calibrate that output for their particular system when initially setting it up, so they know exactly what flow rate is being provided to the respirometer chamber. The flow range of this pump is from about 130 mils to about 600 mils, and depending on whether small chamber is used or the larger chamber is used, that flow rate has to be optimized. We provide suggestions in the manual for the flow rate, but it will depend, of course, on the size of this chamber, because we can provide custom lengths of these respirometer chambers, and therefore, you know, different volumes. So that's all there is with the setup of this system, and we will discuss other aspects of calibration in a separate video.